Hi everyone, I am you Phoenix. How are you getting on? We're back with What Remains of Edith Finch. Last time we had the little side story of the little girl dreaming, I guess, about eating all kinds of weird things, turning into all kinds of weird animals. So let's see what else is gonna happen in this game, I guess.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Holy shit. So now what? Go out here? Oh.
This will
Don't
be
fall
obvious
off.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Ah, so Edie's grandma. I see now.
Louis
Who's
died
this?
a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay.
Her room was like a museum.
What's this?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune
Oh.
and misfortune.
Real news. A double E. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Odin Finch buries the latest
This is
victims
weird.
of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
How do you sell a house? So weird.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Shit, man.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Nice.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So they're building a new house now. Okay, that was it. No. Yep. How do I go out? Okay, thank you.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes
Oh,
back
really?
a long ways.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. Joining the great majority. No, you shouldn't join the great majority. Be unique. More books. And a bird painted on the door. That was weird.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She
Oh.
could have, but she didn't.
Okay, I see. I was killed by a dragon.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Refuses to leave home, huh?
I hadn't thought of
Video
myself
games.
as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Okay.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Nice.
even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So she carried a lot. Can I go to the store? No. Nope, I can't even look through the people. I guess not. Let's go this way then. Oh, this is very pink. Holy shit.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, you could say that. Holy shit. Hello? Oh, here's something. There's a secret in this bathroom. Wow, that's not obvious at all.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay.
It's in the last place you would look.
Whoa. This is weird.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Aha. Oh, that's clever. Shit. What's this? Calvin Finch. There are all old pictures here of someone.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay. Let's go down here. There are all bottles of something here. Oh, chair in the way. Fort Calvin. Captured. Secret Lives of War Photographers. Photographers, sorry.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Aha, he had a twin. 2 beds. Really seems like they were locked in these rooms like forever.
And that he never talked about him.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Is there then nobody normal in this family? What's this? A note.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Another side story. On a swing.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
Okay.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No, don't do it.
I told him going around was impossible.
Going around. Oh, he wants to go completely around.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Holy shit.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. that I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Shit.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
So sad. And we go around. Wow.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Shit. Fuck. This is dark. It was only 11.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
This is so bad.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Ah, we're going over here. Another secret room. How do you know all of this? Pull up. Shit.
The
All these
passages
rooms are
were a
linked.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Aw.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
She seems that way. Did I just... Whoa. Can get back in.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. Cigarettes? Really?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Dreadful stories.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
How can you write about
As
someone
a
like
child
this?
star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Shit.
came from the basement.
You're right.
Not
also,
the basement.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Oh.
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Of course.
She reached for the music box.
So keep
And
on
as she
winding.
found the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Actually smacked. Wow.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw
Slam.
him out, but she kept
Wow.
a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
No.
holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Still the crutch in my hand.
still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara
man.
turned, saw the
It's
hook
Captain
man,
Hook.
and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Get out.
And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Here's a way.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Now we're back here.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay. So where am I going then?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Come on. Yo. It's going.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Who's there?
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
From inside?
Oh dear.
More. Oh. What?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Okay.
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final
What?
breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Really? Like, really?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, very happy ending. Extremely happy ending. Let's go back in here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Hmm. So what's this? Where are we now? Coming out of the... Nope. Nope.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Of course. Where are we now? Oh, now we're here. So we're back here.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
No. So let's find it. Now there is another door upstairs, but I want to see if I can actually get it. Keep on winding it. Haha. It worked. So now we are actually in the basement. Bleach.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh shit. So
I saw
dark.
Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I can't see anything.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Probably not.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. Now what do we have here?
I
Tunnel.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Yeah, probably.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Well, you're still alive.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that
So
first
many
day,
years.
after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh, so we're gonna do this again?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
All these stories, man.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Nothing
Whatever
here.
that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Probably. I need something else than this.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Yeah.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Can I actually leave? Oh, here's a ledge. It goes down even further. More
I
tunnels.
know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Gotta break the patterns.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Oh.
I'm
Did he
going
actually
to
got
appreciate
out?
all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yeah. Of course. Couldn't he just jump out of the way?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Still a few people left.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go down the same way.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Yeah.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What's this? Doesn't look good.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Maybe
I
two.
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, there's no track anymore. There's light there. So now what you want me to do? Oh, here's the path.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
There's a chair just hanging there.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Okay. Wait, is this the end or something?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I'm very lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Yeah, in a house like this. Oh, come on.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
How do you ever get
What
used
kind of
to it?
family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
No, not Christopher. 5 years old. That's pretty old for a fish. And Shadow.
3 of the gerbils are mine.
Oh,
2 had been my fault.
Bob, Oliver. Yeah. Sad. Durfee, Junior, Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Burpee, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Who comes up with these names? Coco, Zoe, whatever.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edie Finch. Oh, they all got a little something in them, something personal that belonged to them. It's nice.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh. Is that the house? Oh, I can actually look at it.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Not this way. We go back now. Whoops.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
That's good. Oh.
Her dad had been
Gregory,
pretty strict,
Sam,
but it wasn't
Gus.
enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
And more people.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Oh, now we're up here.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. Oh. No. Go. Quickly. Aha. Now I get it. So is
I
she
never
talking
met
to her
Sam,
child?
but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
We can actually go back in.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Small door here.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Aw. Cat. Oh.
Dawn, I promise. you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Oh, taking a picture, I see.
Not quite.
No.
What?
Perfect.
Second. Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Hey, a bird.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
So blurry.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
What does the sign say? I can't read it. Hunting season.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
You see that?
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
This is a weird focus on this camera.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Anything else that I missed? Hey, bird.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Oh, another deer. Just spotted it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Fuck.
Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Man, oh man. Oh, do I need to get in the shot?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, I need to get up here, clearly.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Shit. And that was the end of him.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Still have a few to go. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for today. This was you, Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more to come. Until then, be brave, be kind, and stay awesome.